What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dylan from Redline, and today we are going to be talking about 5 things I absolutely hate about this Mustang. This is my Turbo Foxbody 1987 notchback. This list is kind of hard to make because I really do love this car. These might kind of be nitpicky things and not things that can be said for other vehicles. This is my personal opinion. This is how I feel. So take it with a grain of salt. So let's hop straight into the video. Quick little shameless plug. If you guys are anything car or automotive related, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I post here on the channel 2 to 3 times a week. I have this 1987 Turbo Notchback Mustang, a 2013 Audi S4. That's my daily. I race and drive it. My dad's got a dune buggy that we cruise around. That's Kermit. I have a 47 Lincoln Continental. It's my next project. And actually just bought a 600 horsepower Duramax. So stay tuned for all that. Check out some of my past videos. This is one of my first videos with the Mustang here on the channel. I actually just got it out of storage a little bit ago. And let's hop right into it. Also, thank you guys for 500 freaking subscribers. It means the world to me. The number one thing that I hate about my Turbo Foxbody is the paint. Now, I'm not really talking about the quality of the paint, but I am talking about it being black. As you can already see, that's dirt. Dirt, grime, everything. This car got cleaned a little bit ago, and it gets dirty so freaking fast. When you have a black vehicle, as you know, dirt likes to show up, everything shows up, and it's just really freaking annoying trying to keep this thing clean. But on the same token, a clean black car is probably the best looking kind of car, so it's a trade-off, obviously, and it's kind of annoying just having to clean your car 24/7. Another thing that I kind of despise with this car is all the noises, rattles, vibrations, whatever. You're going to get that in any old car, and I'm well aware of that. But sometimes when I come from my S4 and I get in this thing, I'm like, holy crap, you hear everything outside. I kind of take for granted sometimes how much sound deadening is actually in the Audi. This car has like nothing, niche. If it's raining outside, you hear the rain on the freaking road. And I mean, that, like I said, that's how all old cars are for the most part. But yeah, it's definitely annoying. There are fixes for that. Dyno mat, I'm probably going to throw in this car this winter maybe. And my dad's car has it. And you don't really notice any of the stuff that I'm talking about right now. My phone's about to die, so we're going to have to speed this video up a little bit. Another thing that I hate about this car, what could that be? Oh, definitely thought of something. The want to just absolutely rip this thing 24/7 is kind of annoying for 2 reasons. Obviously, when you buy an enthusiast vehicle, you don't buy it to baby it. That's boring. Number one, when you're ripping this thing and it's getting sideways and spinning, I know spinning isn't winning, tires get a little bald. They're borderline slicks at this point. But tires are not cheap, and if you have a car that makes a little bit of power, it will roast them. Going with that, gas. This car gets pretty good gas mileage, but when you're actually like getting on it, beating it, I do have bigger injectors, so she'll go through gas pretty freaking quick. 93 is by no means cheap, but at this point, I'm kind of used to it. All my cars are on 93 or diesel, so it is what it is. It just kind of sucks. Gas is expensive. Maybe at this point, I should just go buy a freaking Prius or something, and I don't know, or maybe a Tesla. Just kidding. I'll never. That's a whole nother video. I'm not an EV guy. Like I said, it's literally almost impossible to think of things that I absolutely hate with this car. But another one is how much money I spend on it. This is my baby. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. This is my forever car. I know everyone says that they have a forever car, but this really is mine. Got this thing in high school. I'm going to keep it forever. It's going to be my baby. It always will be. But it's definitely a car that I put some money into. But when I hear how much other people are into their Foxes, I'm like, wow, I got off pretty well. Nowadays, to find even a half remotely clean Fox body, you're looking at upwards of 10 grand all day long, which kind of sucks. On top of that, I mean, it's good for my sake because my value's going up. But say I wanted to get another one, you can't. The prices are through the roof right now. To even find a remotely clean one, it just sucks. On top of that, the cost to modify these things is going up too. I mean, I'm probably in my heads cam intake. I think it was like $1,400 from Summit Racing for the trick flow kit. Nowadays, I think that kit's like above 2 grand, which, oh my God, that's insane. Like everything's just going through the roof. I know that's partially inflation and whatnot, but that's just how life goes. Modifications are more expensive. Everything everywhere's going up, so that's whatever. This is the car though where I kind of have like no regards for a budget, because in my head I'm like, I'm keeping it forever. I'm going to do it right one time so I don't have to keep doing it over and over and over. Eventually I do plan on doing some paint and body work. I'm not set on a color yet, so if you guys have any ideas or recommendations, let me know. I was thinking midnight purple would be kind of sick, but I'm still going to do paint and body. I might do a different motor setup. I'm not 100% set on what I want to do. Either Coyote or a 408 Windsor, which was a 351 stroked out. But, yeah. That's definitely something that sucks. You're going to spend some money. If you're a car enthusiast, you know all about that. No matter what car you own, no matter what you're into, you're always going to be spending money one way or another, whether it's parts, maintenance, anything like that, going to track days. It just gets expensive. It's an expensive hobby to have, but I already knew what I was getting into when I signed up for it, and I can't even complain, honestly. That's just, at this point, I'm just nitpicking. I can't even really think of things I hate about the car. This is hard. It's harder than I thought. Ooh, this is a good one. Yes, I thought of something. The ride quality in my Fox right now is god-awful. I'm on some lowering springs that I got in high school when I first got the car. Dude, this thing rides absolutely atrocious. Now, trust me, all my cars are either slammed on their nuts or lifted. And so I know all about what bad ride quality is and garbage ride quality. My S4 is lower than this thing and rides better than it. The truck's lifted and actually rides pretty dang good for having a lift. This car, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the struts, the springs, what. It just rides absolutely trash. I do plan to kind of refresh the whole suspension setup, more or less for drag racing, because even right now it's so stiff that when I go to leave, this thing's just spinning. It does not squat and go. It's just spinning, and that's no good racing. So this is going to probably get a whole refresh anyways, whether it be drag coils, drag shocks in the back. I'm not 100% set on what I want to get. I was looking at UPR stuff, Viking stuff, and even Maxim stuff. I'm just not 100% set. But that's definitely my fifth thing about this car that absolutely I just can't stand is the ride quality. I mean, it's bearable, but if you, I don't know how to put this lightly, because you really can't, but when you go from like a car that rides really nice into this, you're just like, oh my God, my back is killing me. I gotta sound soft saying that, but it's just something to say. I mean, I really can't think of things that I hate about this car. This is my baby. I love it so much. All right, everybody, it is now freaking dark. Of course, my phone died, so I had to wait for it to freaking charge up off the phone charger. But I did think of a couple more things while I was sitting here. They're just nitpicky things, obviously. Another one here. Let me roll down the window so you guys can actually see me. The next complaint, definitely the seatbelt. It always stabs me in the neck. I don't know if I just have a fat neck or what, but every Fox body I've ever been in, it does that. It's just freaking annoying. What else is there? This video, honestly, is harder to make than I anticipated. When I made it with my Audi, I literally thought of 5 things like off the rip, and I actually ended up posting like 20 things because I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I love this car and I like overlook some of the flaws just because of that, or what it really is. Oh yeah, real quick. I did think of another thing. The willingness or the ability that this car gives you to get into trouble and to get into trouble quickly. Whenever you drive it, you're like, oh my God, if I just drop a gear and disappear, blah, blah, blah. You always want to go fast in this car. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the turbo, the V8 roar, whatever, banging gears. You always just want to go fast, and the car can, let's just put it this way, it can get you into trouble very quickly. Although, funny enough, most cops actually love this thing. The couple of times I've been pulled over in it, I've literally just gotten compliments. So I don't know if that got me out of the ticket or what, but cops love this thing, so that, I guess that's a positive in the long run. It's more compliments. Other nitpicky things, sometimes the car will get hot if it's a hot day in traffic sitting and you have the AC and stuff on, but I mean, it's an old car that is boosted, so it's kind of to be given. My headlights kind of suck, I guess. They're tinted. That's self-explanatory, and I have a tinted windshield to go along with that. So in the nighttime, it kind of sucks. But honestly, guys, other than that, there's nothing really I hate about this car. Like I said, I'm going to keep it forever. It's a blast. Other than being a freaking money pit in terms of gas and tires and modifications and stuff like that. Not really maintenance, but other than being a money pit and all the other stupid stuff that I mentioned, this thing is 10 out of 10. And as you will see in upcoming videos, I recommend a Foxbody to just about anybody. For the money, even still in the current market, they're very much worth it. They're a blast to own, a blast to drive, and you just cannot beat that nostalgia. And another cool thing about it is you don't see them all the time. And seeing a nice one on the road, or whenever you encounter another one, just a cool experience. So on that note, guys, I'm gonna head out. It's getting dark, like I said, and my phone's on 1% once again. So I'll probably cut the video off here. If you guys are anything car automotive related, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I post here on the channel 2 to 3 times a week. I do not only post Mustang content, I have a 2013 Audi S4, 600 horsepower LB7 Duramax, my 47 Lincoln Continental. We do car reviews, DIY, mod reviews, the whole 9 yards. All my buddies got cool cars. I'm starting up my POV car reviews here soon. I'm actually gonna start with my own cars to get a feel for things and see how that goes, and then branch out into a bunch of people in my local car scene. A ton of cool cars, a ton of people reached out. I have like 70 cars lined up to do, which is awesome, and I'm beyond thrilled for that. So if you guys like the video, be sure to stick around, check out other videos. And on that note, I am out. Thank you again for 500 subscribers. I'm gonna probably go get some pictures over by the lake over here. You'll see those on Instagram, and I'm gonna head out. So on that note, deuces, guys.